about to cook something to dinner and I just thought I want some fried cornbread. I'm going to show you how I make my fried cornbread, which is the same style that I use when I make chicken and dumplings, except I'm not going to add onions into the cornbread when I make my chicken and dumplings. This is going to be cornbread, kind of mixed the same way, but then dropped in like chicken broth and chicken. But we'll worry about that later. I'll do the chicken and dumplings later. I'm just going to give you guys this kind of idea how I do it. Okay, first you want to be able to try to get your hands on this. It's called, if you can't get this brand, you got to get plain white fine ground cornmeal. Plain white fine ground cornmeal. Moss, if you can get that brand, it's cool, whatever. Just plain white fine ground cornmeal. My mom, my grandma always told me to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and try this with about a cup of the cornmeal. Might need more than that for, but we'll. Cup of cornmeal, and then we're going to chop. I like to chop up onions in my my fried cornbread. I'm just saying. I know a lot of people are probably used to the Jiffy, I think it's called Jiffy cornbread. You stick in the oven and you bake it. That's kind of a different kind of cornbread, This is fried cornbread. Alright, yeah, I kind of like to do the chopped up onions in mine because it gives me kind of like a fried salmon patties kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Alright, now I'm going to add my little bit of onions to it. Alright, so we got almost a cup of water here. I'm going to pour this in there. Put this to the side. You don't want to add too much water. You want to make it kind of, because when you stir it up, you're gonna be making patties. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to stir this up. You want to be kind of thick. When the water hits, you want to be about like quicksand. You know what I mean? Not too dry, but not too wet. You don't want to be so soupy because you won't be able to make patties out of it. See, that's kind of thick. But I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to mine. You know what I mean? 'Cause I got salt and pepper this time, guys. But I'm eyeballing this, guys. I'm eyeballing it. You can put as much salt and pepper you want in yours. You know what I mean? Now see, that wasn't even all the whole cup. Let me put a little bit more. I figure it might be 1 cup of water and 1 cup of flour. Yeah, that's about right. See, that's almost a little too soupy right there. So I still gotta stir it up. Gotta stir it up real nice and good. So yeah, so we're looking at probably just a little over. This is probably about a half a cup of water to about a cup of flour. Okay, yeah, so I got it right. It's about since I don't really do measurements quite right with my little cooking shit, it's about I'd say about a half a cup of water to a cup of fine white thin cornmeal. So yeah, that'll go perfectly with it. Yeah. And if you want salt, add salt. If you like to try pepper in it, try pepper in it. But so you gotta get your grease nice and warm over here. Alright guys, hands clean, got my cornmeal put together. So yeah, my fried cornbread is how it looks. And see, I like the onions and the pepper and the salt in mine for the flavor, obviously. You put that in the boiling grease, and you persist to make another one. You make them small, big, however you like them, it's totally up to you. Yeah, but you want that flour and that water to be something that you can kind of like putty. You want to be able to mold your patties, you know what I mean? If you add too much water, it'll be too liquidy and the flour won't do right. So then I drop this in there. Be careful, boy, that grease is hot. Alright, I'm gonna do my third one right here. See, pretty simple. I hope y'all you figure this out. If you ever need any help trying to make some of this stuff, man, let me know. Hit me up, you know what I mean? Maybe I need to start doing my cooking stuff proper and tell you how much salt and pepper you want to use. I think that's totally up to the person, you know. See, I got my plate with my napkin on it, so when I put my fried cornbread down on my plate, the napkin will suck up all the excess grease. You know what I'm saying? A little tip. Let me turn this up a little bit. You want your grease to get kind of nice and hot, but not. You don't want to turn up on high, but let's see the patties. How the patties are cooking in the grease. You know, you don't need like to deep fry them, but you want just enough grease where they can kind of cook on them. All right. So we're gonna come over here and check one of them. Turn it over like a little pancake. Again, be careful of that hot grease. Flip it over. Yeah, it's starting to cook. Alright guys, yeah, let me go ahead and take out my first two that I've done tonight. There's one.
You lost the magic knife.
And two.
Yeah, saving your ass.
This one over here is still cooking. Grease is nice and hot now. Yeah. Go ahead and lower it down a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like 1 cup of the flour, half cup of water.
You sure about Ruby?
And
she was a spy radio girl and brought that demon. Tell us where she is. Because that demon is probably watching us right now.
alright.
Waiting to follow us right back to Anna again. That's why he let us go. You call this letting us go? Yeah, I do.
Alright, got one more I can make. Let's squeeze this one. So I'm trying to make these last ones kind of little. So I was able to make 6 off of that little, this last one's gonna be small. I gotta watch out for that grease now. Alright, these ain't been sitting there long because that grease is kind of hot. And flip this one over. Oh yeah, see when you get them nice and golden brown like that, that's perfect color. You don't want to get them too black. But like I say, it's all up to how you like it. If you like crunchy, you know, cook them till they're black. You know what I mean? I just do them like pancakes, you know. They're like pancakes, but you don't want to put no syrup on them. Oh, I cracked myself. Alright, we're going to cook these last 3 here for a minute, and we will be done, guys. Let's try a little piece of the one I just cooked. That's why I like that little bit of onion in mine. You know what I mean? It gives that extra flavor. Good. Oh my god. So good, guys. Alright. These babies are done and looking beautiful, I might add. Oh my god. I killed myself. Alright. That's what you want to see, that nice golden brown finish. Here we go, guys. Nice golden brown. Very nice. You know, this is how we make fried cornbreads here in North Carolina. Well, my mom taught me how to make it. Crack one up, see what you look. Ooh, it's so hot I can't even hardly hold it. See little pieces of onions in mine. Yeah, my mom would have never had put onions in hers, but I like onions in mine. You know, it gives it. I don't know, man. If you like salmon patties got onions in them. If you like salmon patties, you'll love these. This is actually the same technique that you make salmon patties, except if I was making salmon patties, I would have added salmon in these, and that would have been the salmon patties. So, booyah. All right, guys.